Hello, I'm Bishop Robert Brennan, Bishop of the Diocese of Brooklyn and Queens.
And I'm Deacon Kevin McCormick. I'm the Superintendent of Schools in our diocese.
And we're both thrilled for the chance to talk with you about the Angelus. You know that the Angelus is one of those very traditional Catholic prayers that, in one sense or another, marks the hours of the day. And it gives us a chance to give thanks to celebrate the mystery of the Incarnation. When the angel spoke to Mary, the name of the prayer, the Angelus, comes from the first words of the prayer. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary. This is the announcement of the great news that God became a human person and lived among us. That Mary would be the mother of Jesus, the mother of God. It's the key moment in time that changed all of history. And so it's a point in the day where we stop what we're doing and focus in on this very important mystery.
The Angelus goes back over 1,000 years, and it started in some of the monasteries in Europe. There was a tradition of ending the day with 3 Hail Marys, and then that began to be used in the morning and in the afternoon and then again at night. And it was the key to keep the foundation of the day centered on the fact that the Blessed Mother would amplify our prayers, if you will, as we would model our life after hers. As it continued to grow, it became more and more an idea of in the afternoon, especially here in the Northeast. And to this day, it becomes a very special prayer, a powerful prayer that invites us to see that God sees us where we are.
As a matter of fact, that the tradition of the church bells ringing at noontime and at other points during the day was that call to prayer, so that people out in the countryside, you'd have that alarm that would go off and say to you, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. It's time for us to pray. And there were, I'd say, 2 special significances to it. So first of all, again, it's that moment of the Incarnation, the religious significance to it. But the other significance is sort of a Catholic cultural significance. It reminds us of who we are and what we're really about. I remember my parents would tell stories about how the bells would ring from the church at noon in Rockaway, and everybody on the beach would all of a sudden stop what they were doing and quietly, I think, pray the Angelus. There was one bishop who tells the story. He said, when the bells rang in Rockaway, even the waves stopped in their places.
It's important that we bring back the Angelus to our schools, not only for the sake of the Catholic identity that it comes with, but it helps us in our understanding that in the middle of a science or math or an ELA class, the Lord is in our presence. And it reminds us to center that our day is built on the fact that our Lord is with us where we are. That's the Catholic way. And
isn't it amazing, and isn't it wonderful, I should say, how really it's not like everybody stop and go to church. It's do what you're doing, but then stop in the middle of the day. We stop as who we are and where we are. Another cultural moment, I love that portrait of the couple, the older couple, the farmers, the man and his wife, with stopping in the field to pray the Angelus. It's part of our daily routine of who we are and what we're doing.
The focus of what we're about in our schools is Christ. And who better to bring us to Christ than his mother and remind us of the yes that she said to the great angel and the yes that we say every day in the little things that we do.
Thank you for your interest in the Angelus. Thank you for taking this opportunity to join with Mary to say yes to God, even in your own life. God bless you.